Race fans, we're back! Potentially back. But, well, if this goes well, I'll continue the 5th season, but we're not racing today. No. We're doing qualifying. Qualifying for the first race of the 5th season, the Busch Gardens 500 at Daytona International Speedway. We've got 48 cars trying to make a 40-car field, and this season is going to be the biggest one yet. Let me explain. Some of you may notice that the start gate appears to be a little different, and that's because this season we're going to try and have 40 cars on track at once. And we've got a 48-car roster over here, but that means only some of these cars will make the race, and some will go home. We've got 48 cars, 40 positions, got 36 teams locked in with a charter for this race only, because after this, top 36 in points will be locked in. And 12 cars that are trying to make it in or go home trying. Let's go ahead and get on with the first one. First car up to qualify is the number 92 Excedrin car for Bruco Motorsports, driven by Johnny Boy. And one more thing I should mention. If anybody flips over during qualifying, that's going to count as a DNQ. If they're already locked in, they're going to have to go to the back of the pack. But if they're not locked in, then their hopes for making the race have been dashed. As for flipping over in the race, if you come to a stop upside down, that's a DNF. You're out. Anyway, let's get on with qualifying. Very first qualifying run of the season, here we go. Good run for Johnny Boy. Oh no! Oh, in his first start, he's flipped over. And as I said, since he's trying to lock his race's way in, that's going to be a DNQ. Ouch. Next up to qualify is the number 66 car for Carter Motorsports, Admiral Latias. Let's see if Admiral Latias can make their way in. Admiral Latias is off. Good run. Oh, and that's going to put Admiral Latias at the top of the board. Next up in the number 57 for Roush Racing is Sophie. Let's see how Sophie does for her first run at Daytona. Oh! Comes to a stop in between turns 3 and 4, but she's upright, so she's still in this. Next up in the number 45 car for Petty Enterprises, it's Public Enemy number 1 from last season, Eric Cartman. He had all of his full-time funding taken away after his reckless performance last season. So this year, he's going to have to qualify in on time. Let's see if Public Enemy number 1 can make it in. And he's gotten past Sophie, so far he's in. For now. Next up, in the number 33 car for Andy Petrie Racing, it's Matt. He was driving for Melling last year, but Melling pulled out and got replaced by a second Bruco car, so Matt had to look elsewhere. Up next, in the number 26 car for Carter Motorsports, it's Avocado. Good run so far. Oh, he rolls over, but he manages to get the car back upright, so he's still in this. Up next, in the number 14 car for Haas Motorsports, it's Green Hamster. He's off. Oh, that was something. Up next, in the number 11 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, is Twisted Studio. Joe Gibbs lost some funding after last season and had to go down from 3 full-time teams to 2. Whoa! And that's a new pole sitter, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, in the 02 car for Penske Racing, it's Some Dude. Good run so far. Oh, he's a little squirrely. Oh, that's not too good. I don't think that's going to make it in. Up next, in the number 01 Pontiac for MB2 Motorsports, it's Chris. MB2 expanded to a 3rd team after winning 2 championships in a row the past 2 seasons. So MB2 is expanding, hopefully trying to make this 01 a full-time car at some point. Let's see how Chris does. Good start, that's looking fast. Oh, and Chris is going to come in 3rd. Up next is the last of the go or go home cars. It's FSNR for Bahari Racing, the number 00 for Bahari Racing. I think I said that twice. I might expand the field to 43 cars. If you guys want that, let me know in the comments. As of right now, it's 40 cars, and FSNR is going to have to beat Cartman if he wants to get in. Oh, and that's not going to do it. It's like Cartman is still in this, and FSNR isn't. You know what? Yeah, we'll expand the field to 43. So Banana Doge, FSNR, and Sophie make it in as the last 3 cars. But the other Go Work Go Home cars, the 26, 02, and 14, have failed to qualify. They've been knocked out. DNQs for them. Up next is the first of the cars officially locked in. It's the 49 car of Donder driving for BAM Racing. If I had the Carrot Top car, I'd use that, but unfortunately I don't, so I have to use the Schwann's home delivery car. I hope you understand, Donder, if you're watching this. First car officially locked in. Let's see how they do. Oh! Hard hit in the corner. They're going to come in behind FSNR. Up next, it's his 3rd season in the DPCS. He's been driving this car ever since he joined. It's the number 8 DEI car of Fly Kevin's. Still doesn't have a win to his name, but he's trying. Fly Kevin's with a good start. He's going down. Oh, and that's going to put him right in about the same spot as Donder. Up next is last season opener winner. He's won 2 races. He won at Daytona last season and at Concord Motorsports Park the season before. It's Dewey in the number 29 Richard Childress racing car. Oh, spins onto pit road, but that's still a good run. That should put him in about the same same area as his teammate Banana Doge. Do I have like a speech impediment or something? I don't even know. Up next is the number 99 car for Roush Racing. Sports Dragon 99, otherwise known as Mookie. Ace Gaming HD moved up to another ride, so that left the 99 open, and Sports Dragon 99 got that ride. Now let's see how Mookie does with her first run at Daytona. Oh, accidentally put the camera there. Oh, and she's going to spin out. Going to put her behind Donder and Fly Kevin's. Up next in the number 2 car for Penske Racing is Mr. Patrick 5000. Small one left. He moved on. So Mr. Patrick is a rookie now. We've got lots of rookies this season. Let's see how Mr. Patrick does. Good run, and that's going to be in about the same spot as Donder and Sports Dragon and Fly Kevin's. Up next, he won at Talladega in Season 3, driving the number 10 for MB2 Motorsports. It's Dwalin. Dwalin's known to be good on super speedways. Let's see how he does here. Oh! Just loses it. Guess he spent too much time out of the car. Up next, we have another rookie driving the number 1 DEI car. It's Monkey. Good start. And oh no! Good thing Monkey's locked in, or that would have been a DNQ. But he's going to have to go to the back of the pack after having to switch to a backup car after that wreck. Ouch. Up next is Seta driving the number 28 Robert Yates racing car this season. He shocked everybody by winning in a Jasper Motorsports car that had barely any funding. So if you remember his performance and how dominant he was last season, he could have won the championship that year, but he didn't. If you remember that, you know that Seta is definitely going to be one to watch out for this season. Here he goes, and oh, that's going to be a good run. That's going to put him between Dewey and Donder, I think. Up next, in the number 18 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, it's Principal of Baldy. With Copperhead leaving, that left the 18 open, and Principal took it. Didn't even have to leave his own team. But I guess he wanted to stay as a full-time driver since the 11 lost its funding. Oh, and that's going to put him in about the same area as Seta and Donder. Up next, he's been around since Season 1, and he never switched rides. In the number 9 Evernham Motorsports car, it's Shockfang. Oh! That's going to be a DNQ. He's going to have to go to the back. Up next, in the number 40 Chip Ganassi Racing with Felix Sabatas car, it's Fledge, the 42 team renumbered. Now the 40 car is back. Oh, and that's going to put him in about the same row as Donder. Up next in the number 94 car for PPI Motorsports, it's me. PPI Motorsports bought out what was left of Elliott Marino over the offseason, and so I guess I drive for PPI now. I guess I'm teammates with XD123. He's still at 32. So, yeah, I guess I have a teammate now. Oh, slow run, and that's gonna put me about the start of turn 3. Up next in the number 17 DeWalt car for Roush Racing, it's Ace Gaming HD. He's moved up. Let's see how he does in this new ride. Oh, that's a good run. Oh! Puts him right on the front row. So we have 4 wide starting, so that's going to put him on the front row for now. Up next in the number 12 Alltel car for Penske Racing. Alltel sponsoring 2 cars. It's Xander. Let's see how Xander does in his first run at Daytona. He goes, oh, and that's going to put him about in the same spot as Sophie. Up next, he's Season 1's champion, and he still hasn't won a race yet. It's Freddie Plushbear in the number 97 car for Roush Racing. It's a good run, and he's going to definitely get past his teammate in the 99, and that's going to put him in about the same spot as the 18 and the 28. Up next, he got a top 5 points finish in Season 3 in the number 5 car for Hendrick Motorsports, the first Hendrick car we've seen so far. It's Bowser Fan 513. Good run. Oh, for a second I was afraid the car was going to flip over, but it thankfully stayed upright. Up next in the number 25 Hendrick Motorsports car, it's Anthony Dragonclaw. He won a race for Bruco Motorsports in Season 3, and when a spot at Hendrick opened up, he was offered a deal, and he took it. Great start, going to the corner. That's going to be a good run. That's going to put him 5th place on the board. Up next in the number 21 Wood Brothers car, it's Charizard. He's been sticking around in this same car since Season 3. Actually missed this race in the 3rd season, but he didn't miss it last year. Let's see if he's going to get a good starting spot this year. This time he's locked in. Pretty slow start. That's going to put him in about the same spot as Sports Dragon 99. Up next in the 24 car, he drove for Hendrick in Season 1, and now he's back. It's Cam Spinner, driving the 24 for Hendrick Motorsports. It's a good run. That's going to put him in about the same spot as a lot of people. Going to put him next to Freddie Plushbear, I think. Up next in the number 20 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, it's BCT. Let's see how he does. There he goes. He's getting a little squirrely. That's probably going to put him alongside Fledge, I think. Up next is the Tide Ride, number 32 for PPI Motorsports. This guy's got 2 career wins. It's XD123. Oh no! XD123 rolls it coming out of turn 4, and that's going to be a DNQ. He's going to have to get a backup car and go to the back of the pack. Ouch. Did not want to see that for my teammate. Up next in the number 22 car for Bill Davis Racing, it's Max 198. Let's see how he does. Not a very good start for Max, and he's going to come in just ahead of me, stopping right in the middle of turn 3. Up next in the 43 car for Petty Enterprises, the only full-time Petty car this season, with Cartman having to run part-time now. It's Stop, Drop, It's Cole. Let's see how he does. Oh, got a little loose going through turns 1 and 2, and he loses it in turns 3 and 4, but he's locked in, so he doesn't have to worry. Up next in the number 41 car for Chip Ganassi Racing, it's Fowler, with J4X moving to Morgan McClure Motorsports after Jacob Starshine left. That left the 41 open, and Fowler was more than happy to come back to race for Chip Ganassi again. And see how he does in this new car. Oh, he spins! He's gonna come to a stop just ahead of where Max was. Next up in the number 48 car for Hendrick Motorsports, it's D_F. Let's see how he does. Good start, good run through the corner, and that's going to be in about the same spot as Cartman. Up next is Osam the Neko, another veteran that's been around since the first season. He's driving the number 19 car for Evernham Motorsports. Whoa! Oh no! And that's both of the Evernham cars that have qualified have both had to go to backup cars. Ouch. That's definitely going to be a backup for Osam. I think that might be the worst wreck we've had in this qualifying session. Up next in the number 88 car for Robert Yates Racing, it's Demonic Craft Gamer. I remember he had a good starting spot in this race in Season 3, and I think he almost won it. Anyway, let's see how he does. Oh no, that's another wreck. Another car upside down, and another driver having to go to a backup car and start at the back of the pack. Unfortunate. Good thing he's locked in, otherwise that would have been a DNQ. Up next is our first rookie in a while. It's Shadow Hyena in the number 93 car for Bill Davis Racing. Let's see how he does. Good start so far. Oh no! Bill Davis has not had a good qualifying run today. And his second car is just DNQ'd, and he's going to have to go to a backup car. He wants to make it into the race. Ooh, good thing he's locked in already, being in the top 36. Up next is another veteran. One that was looking for a win for a long time, but finally got it last season. It's Cloud Chaser in the number 7 car for Evernham Motorsports. Hopefully he'll break the streak of Evernham cars wrecking out and having to go to backups. Here he goes. Good run, and oh! He's going to take 5th place away from Anthony Dragonclaw. Impressive. Up next in the number 6 car for Roush Racing. It's one of my best buddies, and he's a rookie this season, Dr. Blood Studios. Let's see how Doc's first run at Daytona goes. Oh, he's bouncing around a bit. Oh, that's a good run. It's gonna put him in 7th place. Up next in the number 15 DEI car, it's Acid X Warrior. Let's see how he does. I think Acid X Warrior is the only driver here that got their start in Season 2, and oh no! It's gonna be the second DEI car to wreck while qualifying. He's gonna have to go to a backup car. That means you gotta start at the back. Up next in the number 27 car for Bruco Motorsports, it's Irving. Bruco won a race at Bristol with Anthony Dragonclaw behind the wheel in Season 3. With him moving up to Hendrick, that left the 27 open, and Irving took that spot. Why can't I talk? Damn it. It was Irving's first run at Daytona. Oh, he's going to almost duck down pit road. That's going to put him about, I think it's going to put him behind Dewian, I think. Yeah, it is. Up next is the 31 car for Richard Childress Racing. It's Luxury Lapras. He had a good run in both Seasons 3 and 4. A multi-win season in Season 3, winning 2 races in a row. And I think he won in Season 4. I'll have to check. Anyway, he's had 2 good points finishes. I believe he finished 3rd in points in Season 3, and he finished 4th in points in Season 4. 4th or 5th, I'll have to check. But anyway, I know he had a good points finish. So let's see how he does for his first run of Season 5 in qualifying. Good run so far. Oh, that's going to be about somewhere mid-pack, I think. Up next is the last rookie up to qualify. And number 55 car for Andy Petrie Racing, it's Chalix. His teammate Mac DNQ'd in the 33. Let's see if Chalix can get in. Well, he's locked in, so he's going to get in. So, well, let's see how Chalix does. There he goes. Oh! Bounced off of something. That's going to put him in about the same spot as Sophie. Up next, in the number 4 Morgan McClure Motorsports car. He used to drive for Chip Ganassi. Now he drives for Morgan McClure. It is J4X. He's moved to a better team as he felt that being at Chip Ganassi was holding him back. So he went to a team where he didn't have to have any teammates and he could be on his own. Let's see how he does in this new team. There he goes through turns 1 and 2. Oh, and he starts to lose it going into turn 3. It's going to be about the... Actually, funny enough, he's going to be at just about the exact same spot as his old ride qualified. Ha! Last up to qualify. He's the winningest driver in the Dr. Pepper Cup Series. 5 wins. 2 consecutive championships. Evan Landis. Let's see how he does. Let's see how our defending champion does. Oh, and he's going to come in about mid-pack. And there it is, race fans, and here is your starting lineup for the damn it. Cut and retake. And there it is, race fans, there is your starting lineup for the Busch Gardens Tampa 500. Row 1, we've got Twisted Studio, Admiral Adios, Chris, and Ace Gaming HD. In row 2, we've got Cloud Chaser, Anthony Dragonclaw, Dr. Blood Studios, and D_F. In row 3, we've got somehow Eric Cartman, Banana Doge, FSNR, and Dewey. In row 4, we've got Irving, Luxury Lapras, Evan Landis, and Seta. Row 5, we've got Principal of Baldy, Freddy Plush Bear, Cam Spinner, and BCT. Row 6, we've got Donder, Fly Kebbins, Mr. Patrick 5000, and Fledge. Row 7, we've got Sports Dragon 99, Charizard, Dwallet, and Stop Drop It's Cole. Row 8, we've got Sophie, Xander, Bowser Fan 513, and Shalix. Row 9, we've got J4X, Fowler, Max 198, and me. Row 10, this is where people have to start going to backup cars. We've got Acid X Warrior, Shadow Hyena, Demonic Craft Gamer, and Osam the Neko. And row 11, only 3 cars. XD123, Shock Fang, and Monkey. And that is all 43 cars that will be starting in the Busch Gardens Tampa 500 at Daytona International Speedway whenever I decide to upload that.